Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if this one works with audio. Can you guys hear me? How we doing? Hello, Mr. Marks. Can you hear me? And Ari Man. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Danny. Are you in here? Are you registered? Are we going to be doing this thing? What's up? I'm ready to have some fun tonight, play some poker. What's everybody doing? How's it going? Yay! I'm glad you can hear me. I also got to make sure, I got to make sure I have that card protector ready. You guys, you know how I am with that card protector. Let's switch over here to the main play and make sure I have it ready to go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty big. Might want to resize that before we get started. All right, we're going to do that. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to use this one. There we go. That's why. All right. Getting close. You ready for your 6-9 hearts? Hey, I'm ready for it more than anybody. I'm always waiting. And when I won the other night with my full house, it wasn't even hearts. I've started to get a little out of hand with it now. And I'm getting more tempted to play the offsuit variety. I'm adding way too many combos in with this 6-9 at this point. I'm going to have to chill out on it. But I just kind of go crazy with it like it's aces, or I don't. But depending on the situation, I might actively just go nuts. And it's fun because I just love to flip it over. I really like it to go to showdown. Hey, Rick. How's it going? Good to see you. Are you registered for this? Are we in here? All right, let's see, back to, we're going to be starting soon. Hope everyone, did you all check in? Because we actually hit our limit of 800 people. Also, but if you are a Poker Now Plus member, then you can do the late reg as well now. Barney Stinson is back. Exactly. I need to win a poker table to go with my shuffler. I am right now housing it on my dining room table, and I want to play a poker game and invite friends over on my new BBO Pro poker table. Let's check in with these sound effects. Make sure we're ready to go. Did we survive it? All right, I can remove the card protector for the moment, not that one. There we go. Oh, go to my current table. Holy moly. We're ready to go. Let's make sure that's in the right spot. Get my avatar going. Don't forget about custom avatars. If you are a Plus member, you get to do the custom ones. Let's see. I'm feeling kind of goofy tonight. I really want to have a good time, so let's do the goofy one. All right, tongue out, goofy face. I'm feeling it tonight. Shuffle up and deal. Let's go. I want to get some music going. How's everybody's week going? Tomorrow's Friday. My son's been on spring break, which has been really nice. I just got back from WSOP. Oh, turn off chat sounds. Are they on? I don't show any chat sounds on. Are you guys hearing a bunch of chat sound? Let me know. Oh, yeah. Somebody else told me that they had a spring break that lasted like from a Thursday all the way through to the next weekend, which is just insane. All right, let's get the music. Oh. Table 60. Okay, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Everybody tell me your tables so I can pull up everybody's table. Let's get table 60. Hello. Table 7. Okay, table 7 and 60. I'm going to get you guys pulled up and I'll commentate on those ones. There's table 70. Let's see. Let's get 60 going too. Oh, not 70. We wanted 7. 7 and 60. Don't want to miss a hand. Oh, looks like I already did. And my cards aren't covered. Slacking. All right, how's that? Alrighty. Oh, you got 6-8 your first hand. Okay. All right, look at that. Already 7 people have already busted. Okay, here's my tables. I can finally pull them up now. There we go. Table 7 and table 60. All right. Let's find our friends here. DFW Realtor, there you are. Hello. Jade Kaplan as well. And over here, who do we have? Let me know in the chat. Who's on table 60? Or table 7? Who's on table 7? Will 3511. Okay, I gotta find 10 bigs. Gandalf. Gandalf decided to go big out of the small versus an under the gun open. So like just right there immediately, like those ranges should already be fairly tight, just because it shouldn't be 3-betting from an under the gun open 10 bigs with a nothing burger, but could have a couple of bluffs built in. New graphics. Yeah, you know what they are. I hadn't even noticed because I have so much going on still. But this is new and nice. I like it. Table 60, table 72 from Mr. Coxwell. All right. Let's see what's happening with this hand that we had here. 152 bigs. So ace 8 queen 6-3. He's effectively jamming. Flopped top 2. Stockles makes the call and is felted. He had the heart, the ace of hearts there. So blocking the nut flush draw, which might actually make you want to call less often, because you are blocking like some of his bluff combos that would want to bluff with the ace of hearts there. And Daniel Mark, some would say I'm very observant. Observant goes crazy. All right, we did continue. We're 3-way here. Now 4 of spades hits the board. It was an ace, ace 5. We called out of the small blind. Patty Cakes made it 4 bigs on the flop. Now going big again on the turn. And now we have a fold here. And so he goes heads up. This could be the battle. Interesting hand here. Patty Cake's playing it like he does have an ace. Our Stoke could go either way. Could have some other combinations. They could both have an ace, or our Stoke could have had some sort of draw that bricked. He just had 7s. Okay, so Patty Cakes did not have it. So we were right in our to call there on the flop. So I had deuce 4 of diamonds. So I had the gutter ball as well as the backdoor diamonds, and then we turned a pair. So we were actually ahead of Patty Cakes, but behind our Stoke, and our Stoke made a good call there. Oh, you can see bottom part of the red label. Let me know if that's better. If you can still see anything here. Gandalf now with 408 bigs, super early in this thing. Got a fold here. Yeah, so Olive asked if the table is only for Plus members. Yeah, the table is only for Plus members. And so a Plus member has to win in order for us to give away the poker table. Otherwise, non-Plus members are competing for $500 in Amazon gift cards. And the way those payouts are going to go is $300 for first, second's going to be $150 Amazon gift card, and third is a $50 Amazon gift card. So, DFW Realtor, have you been playing any tournaments here in at TCH. Cacciatore is in this one. Didn't get to see it from the start. Let's see if any of our other friends want to make sure, keep track of everybody. And skip. Oh, there's Will. Will's tied up in a pot right now, actually, where he's raised flop on 7, ace, 9, three-way, where he was the button. Looks like a single raised pot, so Heliox may have raised and Will called. Or it could have been a limp and a call. But raising on this flop, Heliox does check. Will goes big, 26 into 34. Gets called again. Board pairs the 9 on the river. And this was a rainbow board. Badoogie on the turn. So no real flush draws out there. A lot of straight draws. Heliox now does a block betting. He block bets 7 bigs. Into 87, so it'd be like a very standard block sizing. So this could either induce Will to raise, which Will does raise, and Heliox calls, and he's got the jack deuce. God, Will, thanks for the show. Oh my God, Will getting spicy out here. Holy, we clicked over just in time to see Will go crazy. Will goes crazy. Let's see. No, that's not good enough. Okay, he came to bring the party. I'm here for it. Man, spicy one. Holy moly. And the fact that he actually gets the fold on the river. Oy, oy, oy. Gonna open this one up. Quickly called from next to act. Triple ace board. I don't even know if I can call for one big here, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fold. I don't think I'm ever good. I ended up with queen high on the river there. All right. All right, we got to lock in here. I really want to win this table. It's time to lock in. Mr. Marks, you're not in this one. Let's see. Anybody else? Then raise. What are you? You're telling me I should raise? Oh, because I couldn't. Oh, you're saying yeah. You're saying I should have turned my hand into a bluff on the river. You're right. You're totally right. I can't really say that on stream though, and then do it. I guess I could. Good chance they're not watching. Mr. Marks is right. He's so right. I should have just found the raise. I should have gone Will on him. I should have gone Will 3511 on him is what I should have done. What is wrong with me? Have I lost my heart here? I've been playing. So I just got back from playing WSOP in Tulsa, grinding it out, trying to like make the big bucks. I can't come back here and just be a total nit in my free roll game. It's time. I need to spice this baby up. Oh, you have my least favorite hand? Where are you, Danny? Let's see. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm locked in. Make sure I don't miss. All right, here we go. And you have 69 big blinds as well. 10, king, 9. They go with this small, like one big and one big call into 12. So this like super tiny out of position lead, which is really random. And is usually not very strong. DFW is going to raise to 6 bigs. Now this board texture and then bluff is gonna min click back. So like he's like basically saying the small bet was to induce a raise, and then he clicks it back. This board is very connected, middling, so especially 4-way. Definitely have to be concerned about some straights. However, having queen in hand is like really great for us in terms of like blocking the nuts. And without it being 3-bet pre, interesting little spot. It makes it hard for them to have like a better king, right? You can't really have ace king if he didn't raise pre, he just called. So maybe a 2-pair or a set, maybe a draw. We have a hand here. I have the devil's hand. Some of you guys are going to know what the devil's hand is. And I should just fold it right now. I want so badly to not, because I just have a feeling I'm going to get there. Like I actually have a lot of equity in this hand, although I don't have a diamond in hand. So we do let it go when it goes 1 big call and then 5. We've got 2 players behind us, but we had the king queen off here, no diamond. Wow, look at this. Gandalf 13, jet black makes it 125. It's all in. Gandalf covers. Patty Cakes hasn't folded yet either for 86 bigs. The Killicam, what's up? Good luck. You're always going deep in these things, and I'm going to win it. And also, what table are you on, Killicam, so I can pull up your table? Hello, Lionel. Good to see you. So it was Jack 9, top 2 versus the diamond draw, 10-6. Gutter ball with the diamond draw. Diamond draw gets there. We would have hardcore bricked out with the king queen. Usually only wins if I fold it. Table 54. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah, and don't forget, you guys, to let me know if it's early on and you get tied up in a big spot. Like, yeah, Danny did. Holding this one. Let's see. Killicam. There we go. Always makes me think of The Challenge, my favorite show. Oh, Chewy's got a full tilt avatar here. I like it. I see 3+ badges on this table. That's what's up. Go check out some of these plus badges. Ace Jacks versus a Helixos gets there with the pocket 3s. Killicam all in. This is 5-way on 10 deuce 5. Oh, gets it in with a better 10. Let's hold. Put a 6 or 7 or an 8. 6, 7, 8. Yes! Jack 10 holds. Holds to win. Nice. Killicam called the shot, saying Killicam said he's gonna win. So in Killicam, in the show that I watch, Cam is a female. So it's like short for something else. So I'm curious. I don't want to misgender you if you're a man or a woman. I assumed probably a man because 90% of poker players are. Nice hand. Ah, you're at Thunder Valley right now? Did you play the WPT? Nice. Okay, not in this one. Not in this one. Oh, DFW Realtors raising this one. Nice, but you're gonna play some cash. That's my old stomping grounds. I used to play at Thunder Valley quite a bit. And a friend of mine from here in Dallas just got second in the WPT main there, Harvey Castro. So Danny jams here on the Ace Jack 6. King 10 versus Ace 6. Top 2 versus the flush draw. Oh, I gotta find... Oh, it folded me. Oh, get back to it. What happened? Did we hit? Did we hit? Ah, no. No. GG, Danny. GG. All right. Yeah, it was pretty sick. He's a crusher though. Works really hard on his game and has his head in the right direction as well, Lionel. Thanks, Danny. I did get to see your bust out there. I really thought we were gonna get there. Will do. Sounds good, Danny. Good luck at the tables. Okay, we're gonna raise this one here. Gandalf limps off of 32 bigs. We've got 58 bigs in the hijack. Go three-way as big blind defends as well. It's 5 jack 8, 1 spade. We're gonna do a small C bet on this board. Quickly called by both players, okay? Jack pairs on the turn. I actually think, oh, now Gandalf is gonna lead here. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and fold, although I don't know if I'm overly convinced either one of these players has a jack, but maybe Gandalf does and is denying equity to the draws. We just had the ace 10 off with no club. And he has a pair of fives. He still had us beat. Pair of fives, ace of clubs there. My read was correct that Jack was not present. So maybe I should have. I can add in aggression. The thing with some of these spots where you feel like you kind of know what's going on. You feel like you have a good read on the situation that maybe they're light, but there's like this wild card aspect that you have to know that the player is actually willing to fold. And some of these wild card player types, like if they think that you're trying to make a move back at them or whatever, or if they also think that your range is capped, whatever it may be, they're just not gonna fold. So learning which opponents you can bluff, even when you know what's happening, is a very important art, because just because you know that they're weak doesn't mean that you know that they'll fold. So important thing to keep in mind when choosing your bluffs, and sometimes hard to tell early on, but if you've seen an opponent like just play a very wild style, then you just proceed with caution. and really try to find your spots that you feel like are going to work at a higher percentage of the time. And sometimes, what we often talk about, some people don't think is, so people, this is actually really good info that I've been thinking about and that I think is super important to know. When you're, let me make sure we don't have anybody. When you're at the table and there's somebody who's just like playing really wild and, or not even playing really wild, who's opening a lot, their frequencies are too high. Your first instinct is to like battle back at that player more, which it can make sense to like 4-bet lighter or 3-bet lighter in some circumstances. But next level thinking is to actually 3-bet some of the tighter players more often, who are more likely to fold. So this seems counterintuitive, but it really is a thing. Instead of trying to put moves on the very loose players who are just more likely to call and put you in tricky, muddy situations because they're just so sticky, instead of trying to like build pots with these very sticky opponents, instead try to steal pots from these very tight opponents that are always looking for reasons to fold or why they might just want to save their money. And I think it can be counterintuitive, but really great information. Next time you think about 3-betting the light guy, instead think about 3-betting the tight guy. Interesting thing to think about. See if we can find some friends who are in like maybe more of a heads up or 3-way situation. I think the most interesting spots are definitely the ones where it's heads up or 3-way, as we can kind of define things more. Of course, Xavier, there is definitely a line to where, they can't only be 3-betting aces and kings. Okay, table 61. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're in a big hand. Just jammed 111 bigs. Oh, you have a lot of bigs. Give me your coin. A6, 10, 7, 3. Gets it through. Cars tribute band tonight. Side note at the venue. Oh, nice. How fun. That sounds like a chill evening. All right, so we're going to be having an open here from Under the Gun. Generally, my Under the Gun range is going to be the tightest of all my ranges, which still may be looser than a lot of other people play if you haven't studied your opening ranges and what hands you want to be opening. But as you could see, I had the Ace King suited that time and everyone folds. How do they know? All right. Give me your coin and another pot here. Oh, he's out of there. Will wins another one there with the 5-6. We're gonna have another fold here. Let's take a look at our lobby and see how quickly we're thinning out. So we're already down to 580 players. Give me your coin. You're leading right now. All right. He is top of our leaderboards. Give me your coin first in chips with over 7 starting stacks. Werfing in second, and my pal Mike in third. Already down to 577 of the 800 runners. This is a big pot, 75 bigs in the middle, and it's going to get taken down with a pair of eights versus the 6-7. Wow, you guys are really out there in the weeds. I gotta loosen up or something. All right, give me your coin. Let's see if he's going to be in this one too. We have an all-in currently. Char bar is all in. There's 47 bigs in this. Give me your coins. Raising River. No flush draw. Board is paired. Conan made this kind of weakish one big blind bet. Now considering his options, it's a fold. Wow. Wow. So give me your coin wins the side pot for 8 bigs with ace jack high. Betting into a dry side, well, into a side pot, but it wasn't dry because he actually came out winning 8 bigs there by getting his opponent to fold, which I'm assuming his opponent must have folded a better hand. Hey G-Man, I'm doing pretty all right. How are you? I just got home a couple nights ago from WSOP Tulsa. We actually had some pretty good runs out there. I ended up getting 12th in the main and 8th in the 6 max. So just been coming home playing cash now, and now I'm trying to win this badass poker table with the rest of yes. Kings versus ace-7. Gandalf gonna do kings dirty. He could hit a 6 or an ace. Nope. Instead, kings are gonna hold and we are gonna lose Gandalf. Gandalf was a wild card. Talk about a wild card. That is Gandalf. Okay, our table got closed. New table alert. Let's see who my competition is here. Looks like I'm the only plus member at this table, so we just have to win. We also have 27 bigs now. Give me your coin. Still crushing with 230 bigs. That's insane, by the way. Also, if you guys get moved, let me know your new tables, because I am not seeing some of yous. Oh, there's Will. Will's still in with 76 bigs. He's got a healthy stack. Heads up to 4-6 on 4-6-5. Looks like a big blind defend versus an early position limp. Early position makes it 3 bigs, so basically pot size bet and big blind calls. Queen on the turn. Now Kakashi makes it 4 bigs and quickly called. Ace on the turn backs into a club flush. So, and Kakashina makes it 10 bigs. Interesting flop. So he shows a 3. I was gonna say a lot of times these early position limps in real game, they're oftentimes small pocket pairs or like weak middling holdings. So showing a 3 makes me think he had pocket 3s and he flopped open-ended with a pair and he went for it. Could have also been ace-3. I don't think it would be 3-7 or 2-3 for a straight. So I'm thinking likely pocket 3s or ace-3. I had to sit out 2 hands because of the small blind as well. Will's in this one, 18.5 bigs in the middle. MTP first act, 28 bigs behind, so only a pot size or less than a pot size bet behind. SBR is sub 1. So when I say that, it's 47 bigs in the middle, 28 bigs behind. Queen Jack versus Ace King. All you have to do is dodge a 10 and nicely done. Will picks up more chips. Let's see, again, our tournament leaderboards. Will, are you on the tournament leaderboard? Yeah, Will in 19th on the tournament leaderboard as well. My pal Mike's on there. Jay West. And Give Me Your Coin, still at the top of the leaderboards. I love it when people in the chat are like crushing it and I can like commentate on you guys winning. I want that to be me. Mr. Marks, my stack is kind of like a bit of a boohoo stack, especially because blinds just went up. So I now have 13 and a half big blinds, which is still, it's 8,200. So starting stack was 10K. So it's I haven't really, you know, leaked off much. It's just the blinds have been going up and we've been doing a lot of folding. Like around this level, we start to lose a lot of people because it does get the blinds going up. Means a starting stack is what? If blinds are at 600 and a starting stack's 10K. Let's see here. I'm gonna have fold. So it would be 20 bigs if it was 500. So it's like 18 bigs, something like that. Check it out here. 502 still playing. 357, we're heads up. Blind versus blind pot. Monotone board texture. And stacked up is only 12 bigs because AYAD only has 12 bigs back. So when Kaka is making his decisions, he's not making his decisions based off a 45 big blind stack. He's making it off of what are the decisions we would want to make with a 12 big blind stack. And that means less equity as far as pushing. You're going to be pushing your equity. You have to have less to be pushing it as well. So all this checking means a lot of weak hands, or should be. Now the 4 flush on the turn, I would think pretty often neither one of these players have a club. And that this pot is up for sale. You know, sometimes you got to be a savage. Takes it down with a very small bet and adds to the stack. Sean McConaughey, Under the Gun off of 16. I am a savage. He's right. Daniel knows me best. Mr. Marks and Whistler. Mahesh off of 30 from the low jack. Mulling over his decision here. I'll tell you, if he folds, we're jamming. And okay, we're just all in here. It's kind of cuspy with the amount of bigs we have. Yes, gets through. Pocket 4s. You can see it right down here, guys. Pocket 4s, pocket 4s. Let's go. I jammed the pocket 4s. I mean, like anything more than 14 bigs would traditionally be an open. But in some of these tournaments, I will alter things just based on the player styles. Like if they're just gonna just call way too wide. Interesting. We have an under the gun limp here. We have another interesting hand. A lot of, like, looking at all the stack sizes, we have 2 14 big blind stacks directly behind us, and then some bigger chip stacks. Interesting. We're going to open here. So in general, over 14 bigs, I'm going to be an open. Now with the under the gun limp, it often changes things and it can be more difficult for me to solve for, because it's very player dependent too on what kind of under the gun limper they are. But this open is mostly just designed to keep players from just like us going like 8-way because everyone decides to start a limp train. I'm clearly not trying to like get folds or like push crazy. And blinds are going up in 2 minutes. Mr. McConaughey, what are you gonna do? Now, Sarah Mago, who was our under the gun limper, we're about to find out what kind of under the gun limper Sarah is. An under the gun fold limper. A muggy hen is going to check. I think with our hand, I actually have too much equity that I don't really want to have to fold off of. Now on the turn pairing king, I think I do want to try to get some value out of my hand with some draws. I actually probably should have sized up a little bit larger here. They do just put me in. That's not what I wanted to see. I think I'm gonna fold here. I just think I'm beat. I have bottom pair and I have a gut shot. I have 9-10 of spades. So I had bottom pair with the back doors on the flop. Interesting spot that I'm not sure I played that well. Wait, a lot of interesting spots here. Okay, I'm gonna be all in. With the bottom pair, like oftentimes that's like a hand of when we're deeper, I would love to like check raise with, but we're super shallow. And because of that, like my sizings are just going to be smaller. I also don't, with bottom pair and backdoors, don't want to be getting like jammed on the flop. I'd like to see it turn and see, you know, how my equity shifts. And that's why I think I like the check back on the flop, because if they just put me in on the flop, then I just have to fold. But like, let's say I turn the jack of spades or something. Now I have, straight draw, flush draw, and a pair, which is like a lot better. We get through. We had the ace four clubs. I had to decide whether or not to push it. I did push it, and we were from early position. It would feel fine to jam that hand from late position, but it was like, it felt very kind of dicey to jam it. I had ace four suited. It felt pretty lousy to jam from early whenever I know like a lot of these players will call off fairly light versus like a tournament where you bought in for $500 where you might not call off as light. So queen, no, the other hand was that I folded was a 9-10 of spades. All in pre-flop, ace queen versus king queen, flop king, 50K pot. Geez. Ugh. The Kayla Cam, you're up against the hand I hate more than all other hands. King queen is the devil hand. So if you ever hear me say I've got the devil's hand, it's king queen. I hate it. It only wins when my opponent's at it. I've been trying to work on my relationship with king queen. We're in therapy right now. We're talking to somebody. We're trying to work through it. but it's been a very volatile relationship and it's been mostly bad. It's been mostly bad. But unfortunately, I feel like I'm kind of stuck with King Queen. And so I feel like it's worth me investing some time in rebuilding this relationship. But good luck and GG's Killer Cam. I'm sorry that the Satan's hand got you. Let's clean the air as we talk about that. We need to sage. We don't want any of that bad king queen juju on us. Let's see here. Will got 27 bigs, still chilling. Who else we got here? Give me your coin, 75 bigs, still crushing as well. Now we are approaching the big blind and we have 6 bigs. Also have some tankers, which make it harder for us to get hands out. Oh. All right, we're all in from under the gun. Good luck us. Well, you've probably never heard that because I'm the one who came up with it because I just hate it and I feel like King Queen has like tried to take my soul by making me lose in spots worth so much money. You know, like real dollars. King Queen has cost me so much as far as just so tried to steal my soul. So I call it the devil's hand. I don't think it's officially called that in any way. One more. We just got to get through Mahesh. Come on, Mahesh. Let it go. Let it go, Mahesh, or double us up. One of the two. I'm hoping for a get through on this one. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Daniel, but he does get the fold. Let's go. We had ace 3 offsuit under the gun. That's just like such a terrible hand that I just don't love jamming. The fact that we got that through is so big for us. So yeah, 6s flopping trips. You could say that would be the devil's hand, but the thing is that I like pocket 6s. I flopped so many sets with 6s. It's not the devil's hand to me. It's heaven's hand to me. When my biggest one was for 66K. 6s are, I don't know. I can't get caught up in these number games. I just know that the king queen is the devil and that 6 has paid me. Yeah, it's my nightmare. Exactly, Mr. Marks. It's exactly right. It's my nightmare. Mahesh, go. All right, we're gonna check it back here. When they use their full time, I understand because they might be looking at something else. Ace Jack 9. This is a limped pot. Gonna be checking it over. It's gonna have a fold from us. We just had 10-3 of spades, so we had nothing. Backdoor straight draw is all we could come up with there. Ace Jack versus pocket queens. Always terrible when your opponent and you are blocking each other's out. So it's always something that you want to try to process in a spot. If you like think that you may be sharing outs versus a big pair, it may be worth considering a fold, which in a situation that would normally be a call. King, 7, king. Let's see here. Oh, we've got a blind versus blind spot here where we're both short. Mahesh on the button uses his full-time bank each time. Mahesh. Oy vey. I have a hand that I would love to just blindly be aggressive and just hope that Mojo's gonna fold, but I have 8 deuce offsuit, and I think I just have to give him a walk. Mojo's got to get a walk because, oh my God, blinds just went up though. Holy moly, 3.8 bigs now. All right, gonna wait. So muck for value jams 4 bigs. Oh, there is an under the gun limp as well. I was thinking about going actually with our hand here because it plays well against a lot of muck's jamming range. However, I think with the under the gun limp off of 12.5, it makes me want to fold. Oh wow, we had king jack, so we were dominating them. Dominating. Wow, we had oy vey. Oy vey. This is why we can't wait. So having the king jack, I liked the idea of playing it because, you know, it doesn't perform. We can be ahead of some hands like this. We're flipping with pairs. We actually perform well against a lot of the ace X. Surprisingly, like we're not ahead, but we're not performing terribly. But with the 12 big blind under the gun limper, just like what the limps always complicate things, having that player behind, because now we're looking at going 3-way, so our equity just diminishes. Now the power of our king jack offsuit is just like pretty lame and mediocre. But we're gonna have a jam here depending on what Mahesh ends up doing, which we know is going to be using the full time bank. All right, we're going to jam it in here. I'm a little nervous about this, guys. Quick call. Very quick call from AYD. That's not a great sign for us, but we'll see. Oh, ace 4. We're ahead. We're ahead. We've got the ace 4. Hold the baby. All we need to do is hold. Put a low one out there. Oh, they're drawing dead. Let's go. Double up for us. Let's go. Yay. All right. Double, double. They're in trouble. Now let's just bust Mahesh so we can see more hands. All right. I love to see it. Oh, how you doing, Will? Let's check over on Will. If Will's still on the same table. Jay West, Rez, Kratos. What's up? Give me your coin. Still chilling. I didn't see Will. Will, where'd you go? But give me your coins in a pot here. Calls the 4 bigs. Oh, the deuce. The deuce. Got by the trip deuces there. Yeah, well, tell me what table you got moved to. I don't see you. Ace Jack versus the King 8. King on the turn for the main pot. All right, we have another hand here, guys. Oh, Mahesh is offline and away. Interesting. We do have a hand here that we are going to be going with. We're going to be putting them all in the middle. Table 9. All right. We're all in. We're all in. And it looks like we got called. We did for 0.8 bigs. So let's see what happens here. We are going to see Ace King versus Jack 10. We outflop them. Can we hold? Hold the baby. Deuce 3, 4, 6, 7. Deuce 3, 4, 6, 7. Yay! Let's go. Another double. Well, no, it wasn't a double actually. But we pick up the blinds and then some. No complaints from me there. All right. There's Will. Still got 11 bigs chilling. Let's see how we're doing after that. Oh, we have another hand here. All right. We have another hand. It's Mahesh guy. All right. For 11 bigs, everyone behind us except for one player we have covered. We're going to be all in here. Again, everybody other than Emogayan has less than 10 bigs. So now we're like totally fine to be called by either one of these opponents. I mean, we'd like to win. So Ace Jack versus 4-6. Can we win another one? It's looking real good for us. That looks real good. Real good. Hold the baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're moving up the ladder. We're doing our thing. You know, sometimes we start off hot and we build the stack. Sometimes you guys, we have another all in. Sometimes we get down to 3 bigs and then we spin it up. We have another all in here, guys. We cover the table, the largest stack having 10 bigs. Kaka does make the call for less than 9. We should be ahead here. We're way ahead. Put a 10 out there and end it. Put a 10 out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold somehow. Red deuce? Red deuce? Did we hold? We held. Oh my God. Oh my God. That just got scarier and scarier. Did any of the rest of you guys see that? Straight draw, flush draw with the ace, hits the dry 7. Oh my goodness. Hoi, you guys. We have 27 bigs. Are we on the tournament leaderboard? Are we on the tournament leaderboard? Bro, are we? No? I guess not. Man, I thought we were doing better than we are. I guess it felt that way after being so short. So many tables shutting down. We just go deep in this thing so often. We crush. Come on, let's go. I'm back. I am back. All right. Oh, 13 bigs. Did blinds just go up? They must have just gone up. So, okay, so we only have 5 starting stacks. So not as huge as I thought, but the blinds just went up. Still, that 5 starting stacks is crushing. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so of the 800 that started, those of us who are still in have already survived the field being cut more than in half. We're almost to a fourth of the field. Only 260 players remain. Again, if you guys are in here, yeah, let me know what table you're at. So table 9 for Will. sure I have volume on for my table. Table 9. Let's get Will up here. All right, Will's still in with 10 bigs as well. 4 starting stacks. Let's go. Me and Will keeping the dream alive. Ace 10 versus Ace 8. Ace 10 with top 2 is gonna double here through Mr. BKK. All right, we've got two all-ins. Oh, turns the set of 5s. Jay Kaplan. Wonder if that's the actual Jay Kaplan. Wow, nicely done. Oh, Will, did you just bust? Oh my God, to King Queen. Oh my God, I saw it. I caught just the tail end. We're cleaning the air here. I'm sorry, it's like, so I have the curse of King Queen and you like got too close to the sun kind of thing. You know, you were in the chat, you heard me talking about it. It's kind of like The Ring, you know, or whatever the scary movies are, where like if you look at it, it comes for you. I think that's what happened here, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I caused the King Queen to look at you. But thanks for playing, and really thanks for coming to the chat and like hanging out and stuff. I appreciate it. And hopefully next one, we'll get them. We'll keep trying. I'm going to keep going to therapy and work on my relationship with King Queen, and maybe we can come to a peaceful arrangement. Oh, thank you. And hey, that's a great reminder. I need to remember. If you guys are new to the channel or you're just visiting, please, we're trying to grow our channel. Please smash the like and the subscribe button. It really helps us to grow, and I much appreciate it. Table 12. All right. Where are you, Lionel? What's your name on here? Table, I see 237. I'm on table 12. I don't see you. All right, A7 versus 7-9. A7 has the 7-9 in real bad shape. So it's going to be aces and kings with, oh wow, interesting. Oh yeah, aces and kings there with the 9. All right, have another fold here. There is no 224, right? There's no table 224, not anymore. All right, you must just be joshing me. I don't know where you is. This cash game. No, this is a tournament stream and we are getting down to it. Okay, so we have 13 bigs. We're gonna be folding this one. So let's take a look again where we're at, everybody. Only 200 players remaining. So we've made it to only 25% remain. of the starting field. 25% of us are left. Remember, if you're a Plus member, you get a BBO poker table. That's what I'm fighting so hard for, you guys. I have to win this. If you're a non-Plus member, you're still going for all these big gift cards. $300 Amazon gift card for first. And top 3 getting prizes. So let's get this. Oh, ouchie wawa. I'll tell you after. The hand's folded. So I had ace 4 offsuit that, you know, I was just a hair over the amount of bigs that I felt comfortable jamming it with from under the gun. And I just would have flopped trips. What's up, Kratos? Kratos at the table. I like these avatars. And C3PO. I like that avatar too. Like these avatars. Let's see. Oh, it's on me. It's raised. I'm going to fold it. I'm trying to play around with avatars. Table 12. I have table 12 up. It's right here. Table 12. I train 650. Oh, there you are. Hello. You weren't joshing. You do exist. And you have the button. Always good to have the button. Let me know if you get tangled here. So our chip leader, Wawa, with now beset a tree with 22 starting stacks. All right, we're letting it go. We're letting it go. Thanks, Richard. Richard said, so fun to hear your commentary. Thank you so much for speaking up in chat, because it really is so nice to not just talk to myself, but to talk to other people too. So I really do appreciate it when everybody chimes in and makes it more fun, like a real home game. So we have 3 Poker Now Plus members at our table. Kratos is all in. What we don't want to see is the battle of, oh, we're folding. Sorry guys. Don't want to see the battle of the Plus members. So H-Town Killa. That I might know that person. They might be a Houston player that I know. They do make the call. Ace King versus Ace 4. Kratos looking really good. Let's hold Kratos. That's a good flop for Ace King. Real good flop. Let's put a face card out there. Face. Ace King will win. Ace King will double there through H-Town. I know, Daniel Marks. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Nice hand, Kratos. Oh, Mighty Mick O'Hara is in 5th. You know what that means? So are you Shug? That means is that you? Or are you Bobby Z? Let's check in on our friends. I trained 650 still in. Mr. No Skill here raises it up from under the gun. 3 bigs. Give me your coin, who had so much earlier, as it so often goes. Ace Jack versus Ace Queen, not looking good for Give Me Your Coin. Gonna need to find another Jack, one of the 2 remaining Jacks in the deck to stay alive. Can't do it. We're gonna say goodnight to Give Me Your Coin. GG. Thank you for joining chat. I'm gonna clean the air. Did not want to see you bust there. You were crushing earlier, but you know what? These things, they're turbos. Like anything can happen at any point in time. It's just like boom, bang. So very well played and a nice deep run. Let's see here. Let me get some of these off. They're gonna drive me crazy. Sound effects go crazy. Why win? Definitely a friend of the chat. And Bobby Z. 2 pairs, gonna be good. All right, we've got a fold. Thank you, Lionel. I appreciate you chatting with me. Thank you, Richard. I try. For those of you guys who've been playing these since the very beginning, they might argue that I'm not always the best multitasker, as can be told by my chip card protector, but I'm getting better, trying to, or at least I think I am, convincing myself I am. Taz the King fan in here, and he's putting them all in the middle. That's the friend of the chat who we definitely have seen quite a bit of, going deep a lot. I'm going to expect this to be a good-ish jam. A good proper jam doesn't mean it have to be a really strong hand, but Pocket Jacks is a really strong hand. And the players are sharing outs, which is super great. You both mostly just have to dodge a lot fewer outs. And you did it. Let's go. See, that's the sharing out thing that makes such a huge difference. One, they can't hit their jack because you're blocking now with Pocket Jacks. The aces, now there's only 2 left in the jack, so you're really just blocking, you really just have the 3 queens plus the 1 jack does the other guy no good because that makes you a set, and the 2 aces. So you're dodging 5 outs and some straight draw possibilities. So that's just like the best case whenever they're sharing outs like that. And reasons why you can consider making unusual folds in situations where it just seems highly likely that you're sharing a lot of outs. All right, Queen 6-5. This is a limped pot 3-way, the blinds versus early position. Effective stack sizes going to be 7 bigs, which is Kratos's stack here. My pal has them both covered. Inger with less makes it only 1 big. And Inger jams it. All right, that closes that table. All right. I trained 650. Nice hand. Nice hand. Busted a player and got some more chips. Let's go. Let's go. We're in here. We're in here together. I have a jam, you guys. I'd like to last one. Oh, I got called. No, I didn't want to get called ace jack. Gosh dang it. Put a king out there. King or an ace or a 4 or a 10. Please. One. Yes! Chop it up. Chop it up. Let's go. Let's go. Chop it the love up. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. All right. We needed that. Oh my. And blinds are up again. That was stressful. I did not like to see that turnover. I have a nice little hand I would like to take. I would like to play if we were deeper stacked. Thank you. Being welcome to table 12. At least I didn't bust my first hand in. It's always how I like to start, is by not busting. Oh, flush draw versus flush draw. The bottom flush draw, it turns a pair though to take it out in front. Flush does come in though, not to worry. Tommy D, who is our Poker Now Plus member, is gonna take that one down for the dub. We gotta leave the plus members in, so like to see him taking the dub there. Mr. Marks, you're supposed to be the moderator. What is happening? I think you just got fired from mod duties. Oh my. Let's see how we're doing here, guys. How many are left? Okay, so I'm 66th of 94. Okay, yeah, so we can check it right here. I'm 66th place of 94 remaining players out of the 800. You guys, it's pretty good. Lionel Reyes, you are. Who's going to come out on top? I'm going to do my best to try to best you in this game, because you know what? Only one person can win the table, and only one person can win the $300 gift card. There are no friends in tournament poker. So I would love for you to get second, as long as that doesn't mean us interacting in any way that takes chips away from me. Warren Chen, what's up? The way to join is to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials. Also, if you go to pokernow.club right here where we're playing, you can sign up for our newsletter. We host these free rolls a lot, and like tonight we're giving away a pro BBO poker table to a plus member if they win, and then non-plus members are getting a $300 Amazon gift card if they win, and other prizes for top finishers. So if you want to get in on these action, I host these fairly regularly, so just follow the newsletter, and then follow Poker Mama and Poker Now Club, and I post a link to register. Poker Now posts link to register. The newsletter has the link to register, and you can stay in the know of when we run these things. Deuce, King, 10, King, 2 diamonds. This is button versus big blind. Ace on the river. Because this is button range versus big blind, doesn't necessarily have to have a lot of ace-x in range, but it looks like but it was opened. Looks like Dawnstar does make a go for it. So again, he only has the 7-8 offsuit, but he decides to go for it on the ace, and we're gonna have a jam here, guys. Wish us luck. We're all in. Good luck, us. Oh no, wait, did you just bust? Oh, I was like, what happened? Okay, they moved you to a new table. Oh my God, I got called in 2 spots. That's not great. I'll avoid saying what I have until the hand's over, but now oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. We need to hit a 5 or running clubs. Oi. 5. 5. No. Ugh. I hate losing so much. God. 78th. Ay. 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 What's your new table? I hate losing. I hate it so much. Oh, Mighty Mike. Yeah, so plus you can get it for a week free to try it out. If you're going to do the trial, make sure you do it when we're hosting the free roll, but it's got a ton of value to just do it. It's $5.99 and it gives you like advanced analytics. So like of your play, breakdowns of like where you might have leaks. And you get custom avatars, you get late reg. There's like so many advantages to the plus, and it's only $5.99. So, yes, I can say GG, Mr. Marks. Thank you. All right, let's make sure we have all our friends pulled up. Again, if you guys are still in, let me know what table you're at so I can get you guys pulled up. If we still have friends in here. Let's see. Chip leading is Mac Attack right here. Chip leading off 22.5 bigs. King 10 versus Pocket Aces. Pocket Aces looking good to double up here. Yep. They will double up through our chip leader. Let's see. Table 12. So 2 of our chip leaders are on table 12. Let's pull up table 50 here. I want to be able to like really lock in with this late stage play and what's happening. We got queens versus aces, and queens, wow, turned a set there. It was the case, as Javier showed. Crado's still in here. Why Win still in here? We have 3 Poker Now Plus badges on this table. Love to see that. Richard Sanak said start another tournament. I would love to start another tournament. We only have this one going right now. But sometimes I do ones where I will play cash games as well, and like have multi-tables and have my video and audio on and like play with everybody as well. But we only have this one event. So what I'll do now is I'll just commentate us down to a winner with other players' play. And I will commentate on their play. So I'll have multiple tables up and we'll just be talking about the spots and what I think about them all the way down until we have a winner. And hopefully we give away a poker table tonight. Ace King versus Pocket 7. Sevens turn a set here. Daily Amanda was forced all in out of the small blind. Pocket 7s are going to win there. Small little pickup. But just saving their big blind is super important. Meep! Noelle, my sister just entered the chat, coming to us from Costa Rica. Hello, beautiful goddess Noelle. Welcome to the chat. Y Win's going to take that one down as well. We've got Ace 9 versus Ace 7 here, all in. And the Ace 7 is going to take it there, out-flopping the Ace 9 and holding. We lose a player. Table 61. Okay, I'm on table 61 now. There you are, Mighty. There you are. Wow, you have a huge stack. Are you like chip leading? You're 7th in chips, crushing it. How's it going? Has your friend arrived yet? Yeah, Mighty, you're looking pretty good there. Keep it up. Do you have a plus badge? I didn't check that. Okay, no plus badge, but $300 gift card. You're going for it. Let's go. Vadim versus the Ace Jack. Vadim is going to hold there. I wonder if that's my friend Vadim. Yeah, 312K. Crushing. That's 31 starting stacks. That's a lot. It's a lot of people's deaths you're responsible for. Aww. GG. Lionel, GG. Thanks so much for coming by and chatting. Steak dinner sounds incredible. What kind of steaks are you making? Noel said, come here and let's start a card room in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. Okay, why not? Sure, let's do it. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Mayank? Sumani? Richard, there is poker in Costa Rica. So I've commentated Ace 6 versus King 6 here. Ace just crushing a 10 and a 10 only. Oh! And it was the 10. It was the 10. So Floop had to take an ugly one on that one. He switches to the coffin. Yeah, so I commentated at the Cage before when they did those, but so they do have poker in San Jose, but also when I go to Tamarindo, which is like a surf town in Costa Rica, at the Doria Hotel, they have poker, and the poker there is really fun and good games as well. So yeah, I've played some poker in Costa Rica. 50 is going to open it up here, or call Big Slick Energy under the gun open. We're going 3-way. This is a pretty substantial pot considering 10 bigs in the middle, and Sonic does fire on this ace queen board with pocket fours. First it gets called by king 4. Wow. 3 on the turn, 7 on the river, and the 4s will hold. Huge pot there for 50 Nick. Interesting dynamic there too, getting called for that amount of bigs, nobody having an ace and getting called by the king 4. Little strange. Limp 3-way. Let's see if the big blind wants to jam it. Nope. Ace Jack 7 3-way. Patty Cake says the under one gun limper has the best ability to rep this, and he does. Going over pot, gets it done, takes it down. Easy game, easy game. Ace Queen versus the 10 Jack. Ace Queen well in front. Need to dodge a 9, 10, or a Jack. Instead, it is the Jack of Spades on the river to eliminate Herbie, and Bradley Bacon is going to be the beneficiary of that bust out. I love that Floop, as I think you should leave photo for their profile pic on the table. I have no idea what you're saying. Ace 3 versus pocket 5s. Pocket 5s out in front. Why win looking good here. Needs to dodge the ace. Or another 3. Does it. Why win will get the elimination and add the chips. Another plus member badge. Like, there's 3 on this table. It always like scares me when there's so many on one table, because I like don't want them to take each other out. See, on this table, we have 2 here. Ace 5 versus Jack 9. Jack out flopping the Ace 5 here. 2 pair on the river will double through Werfing. Oh, there's Floop. Oh, you're talking about Floop putting the coffin up after he hit the 10 after the 10 was hit on the river, the 4 outer. I got you now. I'm with it. Floop still crushing, still really crushing here. 37 starting stacks. Oh, Floop's profile pic. Corn Cob TV. I am so oblivious. Corn Cob TV. I love it. I actually haven't seen it, but it sounds like a real winner. All right. This table's got a lot of chips at it. I want to watch what's going on here. 50 Nick under the gun off 11. Nope. Stacks are getting shallow as blinds just went up again. Frankie Boy putting in one of his 1.69 bigs, and Floop puts them in, all in for Floop. No way Frankie Boo is limping and then folding. Would make 0 sense. Yep, makes the call. Ace King versus Queen Jack. Floop looking good. We know that looking good did not do a lot for Floop last time. And he does get outflopped again with the Queen. And it's going to be the Queen for Frankie Boo is going to take that one, outflopping the Ace King. Queen Jack does perform well against Ace King. So, it's not a terrible spot because you are drawing very live. It doesn't do terribly. It is behind, but my Paul Mike, Ace Queen into Ace Jack. Outflopped again by the Jack, but again, any Broadway card, King, Queen, or Ace, my Paul Mike will pull ahead, and that will do it. The King giving my Paul Mike Broadway, and the double to stay alive. And we see tables closing left and right here. All right, Mighty Mike, 43 starting stacks. Miss Pete is all in. Pocket nines versus Ace Jack. Ace Jack is outflopping Vadim. Miss Pete is at risk here. And with the Jack on the river, will double through Vadim. Nice hand, nice hand. No plus badges on this table that I'm seeing. Let's take a look at where we're at, guys, in this tournament. 38 left, you guys. 38. Let's see, only four tables left. Let's make sure we have all of them. Table 55, table 61, table 12, and table 3. All right. Nines are going to hold on this table. So we just saw nines lose on the last table, but this one, Mac Attack going to win with the pocket nines here. Pocket tens versus the Queen Jack. Pocket tens will hold for the double and almost an elimination. Let's take a look around the tables and see how many plus badges are still going for the table. We see Tommy D still here fighting for the table. Tony in and fighting for the table. All in. Tony's all in and fighting for the table. We're going to have to see this one showdown. 6, 8, 10, 2 diamond board. Dawnstar does c-bet this flop. Oh, we need to dodge a lot of outs here, Tony. That's one of them. You dodged it. Let's go, Tony. Let's go. Staying alive. Poker Now Plus member staying alive. Needed that. Now Tony has the button. So gives him a little bit of breathing room to like find a good hand as well, as he's still really short stacked. Let's see. At this table, I don't see a Poker Now Plus badge left in sight. Neither one here as well. What about here? Okay, SMD. We've got one here. So it looks like we've got 3 people still fighting it out for the table. Is that right? Just 3? 1? We're only 2 now? Did we just lose another one? Did I just miss it? Let's see, Bobby Z jamming here for less than 2 bigs. Tommy, our plus member who's in the big blind. Good luck. Good luck, Tommy. Ace, queen versus 5s. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Let's go, Tommy. Hold. Hold. No 3, no 5. No 3, no 5. No 3, no 5. Let's go. Let's go, Tommy. Love to see it. We gotta have those Poker Now Plus badges staying alive. Oh, Tony all in versus kings. We need a jack. Jack ball? Jack ball. Jack ball? Jack? Ugh. No. We say goodbye to another one. Patty Cakes also loses to Regao. That was a big pot there. And then it looks like there are 2 Poker Now Plus players remaining. Ace Deuce versus 5-4. Ace Deuce all in and ahead. Does double. Over here we have the Ace 9 versus the Jack Deuce. Jack Deuce at risk. Gonna need to find a 10. Instead, it's the deuce on the river to send Bessatry to the rails. Mac Attack wins another one. Let's go, Mac Attack. Crushing it. Friend of the chat. Mac Attack has 42 starting stacks, 42 and a half starting stacks. Let's go, Mac Attack. We down to 3 tables now, I think, as well. Yes. All right, 10s versus 3s. 10s are gonna hold there. This is gonna go quick now. Blind's going up again in 30 seconds. Oh, yes, I can. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Out of sight, out of mind. I can't see it on my side. I got so good at covering them. Oh, Mighty Mick. You're still crushing. No, that's Mac Attack. Mighty Mick. I'm sorry. Jack 10 versus Ace 10. Ace 10 well ahead, especially on this flop as well. I Am Cheese could back in. No, it's a full house for, and it's going to be a double for Werfing. Tommy D off of 1.86, thinking it over, does make the fold. Blind versus blind, they get a walk. Ace King versus Vadim. The Ace King is going to hold to double. Stacks getting very shallow. You start to see a lot of these stacks like sub 1 big. The count, just at this table alone, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks sub 1 big as the blinds just went up. Werfing jamming his 3. At this table, we've got one stack sub 1 big here. Pocket 10s for Werfing. Good to take it. Jed Mosley is going to jam here. Gets called by Wawa from the button. And Javier also in the big blind. Doesn't have much of a choice. Ace, Queen, King is looking good for the Wawas. Ace, Jack, side pot currently going to Jed Mosley. But the 6 on the river is going to cause Javier to double as well. So both short stacks are going to double on that one. Hubby Ping. 2 bigs. Gets called by Mac Attack. Hubby Ping is offline, but back. Let's go, Mighty Mick, let's go. Oh, there you are. Oh, you just put 5 bigs in the middle. Taz to King called as well. Queen 10 versus King Queen. Oy vey, let's not let you get got by the King Queen. We need to see a 10. Yes, hold. Black 3, black 3, black 3, black 3, black. No. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay, well, you still got, oh, that's fine. That's fine, Mighty Mick. Because you won against Taz to King, you won against the King Queen, which is the bigger stacks, the bigger stack. So you can give up the 0.69 bigs. You come out ahead on that, right? Yeah, you came out well ahead. 750K. That's 75 starting stacks. Let's go, Mighty Mick. Ace Queen versus King Jack. Ace Queen ahead here, looking really good on the turn. Needs to dodge. Well, he's drawing dead because Queen would make a full house for Shiv. 749, let's go. Let's go, Mighty Mick. You're going to bring this one home. I'm going to commentate you down to a win. If you guys haven't already, please smash the subscribe, the follow, the like button. Get notified really helps to grow our channel. I much appreciate you. Tommy D, our Poker Now Plus member, tied up in a spot here. Checks on the 9-5 King board. Thank you. Tommy going to be in the blind here again. See what he decides to do. He does limp in here. 7-6 Queen. Tommy puts in a big. Sam puts it all in. Tommy has to call now, I think. I don't think he can put in a big and only 0.36 back and fold. But he is considering it. Must only have like an ace. Wow, he does. I would want to see all 5 if I put in 2 of my bigs there, because you could still run out a bigger hand and you're just not leaving yourself a lot of room here for anything. But he does decide that it was bad enough that he had to let it go, and I trust Tommy knows what he's doing there with his own chips. All right, Ace King versus Ace 10. Ace 10 is at risk. Ace King still looking good here going to the river. And Ace King will eliminate Javier. Let's see how after with that elimination, we are down to 21 players. Couple more, 19 now. So we're about to be down to 2 tables. We are going down to 2 tables, guys. This is the end game. We got to get locked in. Every decision matters. SMD on the button. Jams it. This would be a huge get through or pick up if you can, if you do get called versus this under the gun limp by Sam. That is a huge, huge pickup. He picks up 2.5 big blinds there. He basically almost doubles his stack without ever having to actually win at Showdown. Huge pickup for SMD, who may be our lone plus badge now. Have we lost all our other badges? I think we have, yeah. So we're going for SMD to win the table. Ace 4 versus the Queen Jack. Ace high ahead, going to a river. Does hold, and we will see Uma be our first elimination as we go down to these two tables. And we do say goodbye to Jed Mosley as well on that hand. So they are dropping quite quickly, and blinds will be up again in 50 seconds. So you can't wait too long. Mighty Mick puts it in 6 bigs. Vadim makes the fold. Nice pick up there, Mighty. Let's take a look at our top stacks here. See what's going on. Mighty Mix in 5th. Warfring 1st. Alt 2nd. Hubby Ping 3rd. Vadim 4th. And Mighty Mick on our top 5. Vadim makes it 3 from the small blind into the big blind. Bradley Bacon lets it go. Mighty Mick is going to jam his 7.5 bigs, covering almost everyone but Vadim. Every time he picks up the blinds, it's huge. It's a huge pickup every time. So like the blind just went up. Now Mighty Mick, after picking up that hand, went down to 3.5 bigs. So everyone's super shallow at this point. Vadim makes it 2 bigs, just a min open. Gets called by Mighty Mick. Jack 3-9 rainbow. Vadim will likely put him in here a lot. Effectively does. Makes the call. Mighty Mick. King 6 versus pocket aces. Oh no, we're going to say goodbye to Mighty Mick. Vadim with the aces is somehow able to extract from Mighty Mick there, who is unfortunate to be in the big blind and up against that hand with the king high. It's a really sucky spot. All in the next hand, big blind versus under the gun is ahead. Let's go, Mighty Mick. Hold. Let's go, Mick. Nice double there to stay alive. Was an important one. We have all in and a call here. Back to Hubby Ping, who covers. So 3-way all in. Oh, big flop for ace deuce, but pocket fives are still ahead. Everybody has a lot. Ace hits the turn, and the hearts are going to seal it for the nut flush for Hubby Ping. Double knockout. GG, you guys. Thank you for playing. You guys, congratulations on really being fun. So close to that FT. Super close to those prizes. We are getting there. Oh my goodness. 2 all-ins, 3 all-ins, 4 all-ins. We say goodbye to Mighty Mick. No, Mighty Mick. GG. Okay, our last Poker Now Plus member has moved all of his chips into the middle. I would just love to see a fold here. Just fold, MM. Just fold. You don't want any of this smoke. Ace 6, hold. Ace ball. Ace ball. Ace ball 6. Perfect. Just hold. Put a 5 up there. Let's go. We're a 6. 6 will do. Let's go, SMD. Let's go. I know, Mighty Mick, you got so close. You played so well. So close. It does hurt. I've been there so many times. And oh, it's so painful. Ace King for SM. Hold the baby. Covers these stacks. MM flops a set. Yeah, it's not looking good for SM, but luckily he does cover, so we're good. We're still good. Mighty Mick, we're gonna clean the air after that bust out. Heartbreaking. All right, RG jamming his three bigs. Gets called by MG's classic flip situation. Ace Jack out, flopping the pocket sixes. Sixes are going to need to find one of the two remaining sixes in the deck to stay alive. Cannot do it. Ace Jack will eliminate RG. Thanks so much for hanging out and chat, hanging with me. You played really well and went really deep. Should be very proud. I know it sucks. It's like the worst, like the deeper you go and the closer you get to the finish to bust, it's just like more painful. I definitely know. It does, Richard. Richard, what do you play generally? Or where are you from? And where do you usually play? Are you here in Texas? Everyone taking this really serious now, as they should. We're really getting down to it. So 6 on this table, 5 on this table. SMD, our Poker Now Plus member, jams it in. If MM calls, he would be at risk. Gets it through. Huge pickup. Oh, you do psychological therapy with poker players? That's amazing. My sister, who's just in the chat, she has her PhD in psychology. She does a lot, works with a lot of different people. So, King 9 versus Jacks versus Pocket Fives. We need a king. Oh, no. We did find a king, but the set of fives for MM mean that SMD is going to be very short, and we say goodbye to Miss Pede. SMD's still alive though, like not busted. Geoff said, do I prefer cash games or tourneys? I love both so much. This used to be such an easy answer for me, and I would just say cash because I just loved cash for so many reasons, and I thought tournament poker players were crazy. But I have found that I'm very good at tournament poker player. It really stimulates my type of brain, and my brain functions really high level under the stress, and also with having to put in so much information with the shifting stack sizes and stuff. My brain thrives in that type of environment, so I tend to do really well in tournaments. But I absolutely love cash, and I play cash multiple times a week. Like, I really, really love it. I came home from a long grind at WSOP and immediately played 2 nights of cash games back to back, and I play cash a lot. So hard to say, but I love them both. All right, are we on a final table? You guys, final table time. How did I miss that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Only 7 left. 7 left. Let's go. Top 7. Top 3 getting paid. SMD still in. Still battling for the table. SMD could still win this table. Let's see. We have IMG. Oh, MM after that huge pot. MM are overwhelming chip lead with 22 big blinds. Patty Cakes is all in here. Will be getting called by Hubby Ping at least, but Alt makes the call. So they're both all in. Patty Cakes is currently ahead. Needs to find running clubs. King Jack of Hub Ping looks like is going to get the double knockout here, and does. says good night to, wow, just like that, are we almost on our money bubble? We are. 5 players left. We lose 2 and we are in the money, guys. This is huge. SMD is going to be big blind next hand, so he has to decide whether to go with this hand or the next hand. He will be forced all in. But this hand, you never know what could happen. 2 stacks could tangle and he could just suddenly be in the money. So it does, make sense to try to see if something crazy could happen. But he's going to need to win the next hand for sure. Hubby Ping versus I Am Cheese. 4 bigs in the middle. Hubby Ping puts it in. Puts I Am Cheese to the test. He says, I cover your stack. Do you want to throw it away all right here? I Am Cheese lets it go. Hubby Ping does show the ace. All right, we're rooting for SMD. I hope he wakes up with a monster and it holds. Oh, Richard said you play with some guys on Poker Now and have played in the WSOP Seniors event in Vegas during the summer. Ace 4 versus Ace 10. We outflopped with the 4. I'm so glad I didn't watch pre-flop. Please hold. Please hold. Let's go. Yes, SMD. Let's go. Staying alive. I don't even think he's in here, and I'm rooting for him so hard. I don't even think he's in the stream, but I want him to win so bad. A good friend of mine crushes so many of the senior events. Daniel Lowry definitely has some good mental toughness game, but I think psychology and mental game is such a huge part of poker that we need a lot more psychological coaches for elite athletes, including poker players. SMD is all in again here from the small blind. 6-4 does outflop the 3s. This is an amazing spot. Should hold 100% of the time. Let's go. Let's go. SMD is on the come up. SMD is going to come back and win this whole freaking thing. Okay, so now not in last. Actually, he is in 3rd in chips, currently in the money, although the blinds will get around to him. Wolfing in a hand here does make the fold. So ICM is coming into play even at these short, shallow stacks. You have to be thinking about whose stack is ahead of yours. When are they going to hit the blinds compared to the other short stacks? How is that going to affect the dynamics? Wolfing jams. puts, we're going to have a 3-way all in here, guys. Kings versus ace, queen versus ace 5. This is huge. This could get us in the money right here. Top set's looking good. Full house for Wolfing. Somehow nobody busts because covered everybody and nobody busts. That was worst case scenario for SMD, but now SMD is just gonna get this through here or win. King queen versus ace 10. Come on, SMD. No, not like this. Not with the king queen. Not with the cursed queen. Queen ace one time. Queen ace one time. Oh my God. Not like this. Not like this. Not with the devil's hand. I'm sorry to have done this to you, SMD. It was my fault. I'm cleaning the air of the king queen vibes. I'm so sorry, SMD. I didn't know that the curse would get you too. So sorry, Gigi. You were so close. So close. All right. Hubby paying 3 bigs on queen 6-6. Gets the folds. We are on the stone money bubble. Whoever goes out next gets nothing. Everyone else is in the money. ITM. MMRC jams into Werfing's big. Werfing does cover. Richard, I took a class with, what's his name? He does a bunch of mental stuff for poker players. King Queen outflopping the Queen 7 and will hold to get a huge double through Werfing. Huge double. It's his name is leaving me right now. Elliot Rowe. I did a course with Elliot Rowe for advancing mental game, and I do affirmations before every tournament. I do a lot of mindset stuff because it's super important for everybody, but for me specifically, who really has to be plugging in a lot of good stuff to keep my brain all on the up and up. I guess everybody's like that, but sometimes I feel like I need it extra, so I always do my affirmations are non-negotiable. Ace 9 versus 6-10, Queen 9, King 2 hearts. This is a spicy one. 5 now, double flush draw. Anyone's game still. The Jack on the turn is going to give the straight to I Am Cheese. Wow, there were so many ways to win. So many ways to win. I Am Cheese, the resident shorty who had like nothing, needed that so bad to stay alive. I'm Mighty Mick. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's the curse of the King Queen. All right, Werfing's all in. So I Am Cheese, like in that spot, depending on how he's looking at it, could fold aces, knowing that Werfing's going to be in the big blind next hand just to try to make sure he gets in the money. But instead, looks like Werfing's going to double unless it comes a 6, which it does not. Or a 3, I guess. Or a 7. Now, Werfing would be wise. He puts it in here, but he would be wise to just fold all hands because I Am Cheese is going to be all in next hand. And it would basically guarantee Werfing a really high percent chance to cash. So Werfing should have to be like extremely strong here to have made this call, considering ICM implications. But it also just depends on, some people don't want third place money. They only want to go for first. So he did it with Jack 7. So I think that's pretty loose call there, considering he literally just needed to wait one hand. And likely I Am Cheese is going to bust at a really high frequency on that next hand. And Werfing is on the button. So I think it was a little bit of ICM suicide of Werfing to call there out of the small. But we are in the money. Werfing loses that one. GG Werfing. And I Am Cheese is all in and is going to double through Hubby Ping. So Werfing, not to matter. Everybody guaranteed money here. Congratulations, everybody. Let's go. Next out is guaranteed a $50 Amazon gift card. After that, $150 for second, and then $300 for our champion of the BBO poker table. Free roll, $500 free roll. MMRC checks it over. Hubby Ping bets 1.25. MMRC it quickly jams. Fighting superstitions is really important too. It's all in good fun, but yes, you're right. I definitely think about that too. Like, don't create something that's not real there. We have enough obstacles, real obstacles. Queen 10 making the making a straight, but also making the flush to beat out Hubby Ping. And Hubby Ping, you're going to get third place money. Congratulations. And now, I Am Cheese. Look at that ladder up for I Am Cheese. I Am Cheese all in. Doubles here. Still on the extreme short stack here. But yeah, Richard, we have enough stuff to battle without creating things that aren't even real to battle as well. But I do like to have a good laugh and good fun with the King Queen hand. Fives versus Jack 5. Looking really good. Again, I Am Cheese is going to double again. And still doesn't even have a big blind yet. But we are on the come up. He's going to need to win like 10 hands in a row to make this happen. 5, 6, Queen 2. Yes, Mighty Mick, I agree. To see what Poker Face Ash does. She has unlimited potential. She's a good person. She is just going to crush whatever she does. She's an amazing commentator. Another one. Oh my gosh, we're almost up to a big here. Jack 8 versus Ace 6. This would be an insane comeback. Oh, this might be the end of it. Running. Oh, I'm dead. You're dead. That's it, guys. That is it. With that, I Am Cheese gets second for $150, and Marcia gets first for a $300 Amazon gift card. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Congratulations to our winners. Always so much fun playing and hanging out with you guys. I gotta get this air horn going. I'm gonna play some cash games now on Poker Now. Hope you guys are enjoying the Poker Now cash games as well as our free rolls. Make sure you check out all the things that are coming down the line from our newsletter. We'll have more free rolls coming up, as well as the lounge where you can play games anytime. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Mighty Mick, Richard, I really appreciate it. Danny, Josh, Geoff, Noel. Means so much that you guys come and hang out with me. And I will be seeing you guys very soon. Good night.